presentation, you will learn about digital media. The 21st century communication technologies have enabled sharing of information instantaneously and simultaneously with millions of people almost anywhere in the world. Communication in speech or through mass media in modern times is crucial to all societies. Canadian media theorist Marshall McLuhan argued that different types of media have entirely very different effects on society. His famous dictum is the medium is the message, which means that every society is intensely influenced by the type of the media than by its content or the messages which are conveyed by it. According to McLuhan, the electronic media tends to create a global village in which people throughout the world simultaneously see major events happening and hence participate in them together. This has been made possible because of the process of globalization and the power of communication technology to effectively shrink large distances. Digital media. Digital technology organizes information electronically into bytes or discrete bundles of information. The term digital technology encompasses computers and all their functions, including information storage and databases, information processing, and the Internet. With the expansion of technologies, today the Internet has become the primary medium for the delivery of information, entertainment, advertising, and commerce to media audiences. Let us look at recent trends and challenges in digital media. Century has witnessed new digital technologies such as mobile phones, video games, digital television, and the internet, which have revolutionized mass media. This can be called digital revolution in communication. Four technological trends have contributed to these developments. The constant improvement in the capabilities of computers together with their declining costs. Digitalization of data, making possible the integration of computer and telecommunication technologies. Satellite communication development. Fiber optics, which allow many different messages to travel along a single small cable at faster speeds. Digital divides. Digital media are widespread in Western culture. Broadcast television remains at the core of our leisure time. The use of digital media is unevenly distributed in Western culture. For example, young people over 40 play computer games and own MP3 players. More men than women access the internet. And wealth inevitably marks a break between the digital haves and have-nots. The digital divide created by the distribution of wealth is magnified on a global scale. Information bomb. The digital universe is overflowing with information. Virilio warns of an information bomb in which the enormous volume and high velocity of electronic data will inevitably give rise to another set of inimitable problems. The impact of the Internet. The Internet has exemplified the new global order. Exchanges on the Internet take place in the new virtual world of cyberspace. Cyberspace refers to the virtual space of interaction formed by the global network of computers that compose the Internet. Regarding the effects of the Internet, on one hand are those who see the online world as fostering new forms of electronic relationships that either enhance or supplement existing face to face interactions. On the other hand, are those who feel that people spend more time communicating online in cyberspace than in the physical world. This in turn leads to social isolation, human contact gets reduced, personal relationships suffer, and the fabric of social life gets weakened. In addition to McLuhan's idea that the medium is the message, Castells now says that the network is the message. Cyberspace and democracy. The internet is considered as a new social space which is not subject to control by any center of power. Rather, the net is supposed to be open and democratic. Two factors supporting this statement are: cyberspace will enhance existing conceptions and practices of democracy and lead to a better educated and more active electorate. The internet will transform and enlarge our very notion of what democracy is. It will create a platform for people to voice their opinions and enable interactive forms of communication in society. Web 2.0 participation. We are witnessing the era of Web 2.0, which is participatory and interactive. There is also the rise of blogging, where individuals not only self-publish, but they also entail community discussions. Meme wars. With the explosion of information in cyberspace, we are in the middle of an information war. This struggle to capture the hearts and minds of the people in cyberspace is called meme wars. Limitations to cyber democracy. Three factors that provide evidence for the limitations of the internet as a political space. Even though the internet provides fast, cheap, and easy connectivity between the government and civilians, yet very few people make themselves heard by using their power and resources to dominate discussions. The internet brings people of diverse backgrounds to connect with each other. However, this ability is limited as it does not necessarily lead to diverse political discussions, but can instead lead to fragmentation and the emergence of parallel disconnected voices. The internet is highly dominated by the commercial interests of global capitalism. Cyber capitalism. The internet operates in a capitalist world driven by profit incentive. It is dominated by a powerful consumer culture. Global economy of cyberspace. Growth in the world economy now depends on digital technology, which actually fuels its expansion. Manuel Castells has been one of the foremost theorists of the information economy. He describes 5 interrelated features characterizing the new global economy. The role of information and applied knowledge in the modern economy, the move from material production to information processing activities in advanced capitalist societies, the move from standardized mass production to flexible, customized production. The new economy is global in scale. There is a linkage between nation states, economies, and economic activities of a global system. The transformation of the world economy is taking place through a technological revolution. Globalization and other media. There has been a process of globalization in the cinema industry, television, and music too. Right from their inception, newspapers have been the main source of conveying information quickly and comprehensively to a mass public. But their influence has waned with the rise of radio, cinema, and more importantly, television and the internet. Computer gaming is a widespread leisure activity. It is also associated with social isolation, violence, and addiction. Convergence and the mobile phone. Jenkins identifies three types of convergence. Technological convergence, by which devices are created which contain multiple functions. Industry convergence, where companies merge together in search of synergy to create media conglomerates across multiple types of media. Media convergence, in terms of how media are consumed by users. Digital imperialism. The globalized information economy and digital media are widening the gap between the rich and the poor, both among nations and within the border of states. This will result in discontent and destabilization of governments and also generate waves of refugees at the borders of industrial nations. I hope you now have a better understanding of digital media culture. Thank you for watching the presentation. Do like, subscribe, share, and leave your comments about this presentation or any other topics you would like to learn more about.